Good evening, everyone. I am Jad. How are you? Blowing a doozy here. Been raining all day. And that tree outside, it's now bare. All the leaves has blown off it and everything. So... oh dear. If you want to be, I'm Jad. I'm just going to put link in. So, oh. Yeah. Hi, Colin. How are you? Oh, you're tired? I am, Jad. Join the club. Oh, dear. You've seen Chase fly past. Oh, dear. Hey, if you think this is bad, you ought to have seen Blackpool. You know that white, it had whipped the sea up that much. They were all white foam. Yeah. Hiya, Bria. How are you? Sleepy burning tonight. So yeah, and apparently we're going to get thunderstorms and everything tomorrow. So yeah, happy days. Not. You're not like that.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Cheers. Hey, following your dad. Wherever Chris goes, biscuit. Yeah, Callum goes, I think it's 1:30 to 4:30, I think. Callum does on a Monday. Yeah, not bad. Debbie's been blowing up a storm. Not in the last few weeks, Amjad. I think it were a Friday or a Saturday last time I spoke to her. But yeah, no, I've not heard from her lately. But yeah, it's mind you, sort of. What time would it be when that fog started coming down? Forget what time it were. It were, I don't know, about 3:30. Hiya, Tim. How are you? Yeah, sort of been raining, blowing. Hiya, Johnny. Yeah, I think it was about 3:00. Sort of, we'd had a pause in the rain. There were a little bit of sunshine, but they were like this mist fog coming over. So, yeah, and apparently there's going to be thunderstorms and a lot tomorrow. So, happy days. Yeah, well, you see, Callum does maths on a Monday and I think English on a Thursday. So, yeah. I kept looking out for you, Tim, and then I just happened to click on it and, yeah, you were live. So, hiya, Jamie. How are you? But, yeah, it's... So Callum gets quite, Mondays and Thursdays. That's basically all he does at the moment. But yeah. So yeah, have you been working over the weekend, all weekend then, Tim? It's just making a coffee, Jamie. you know, doing his husband duties. Hi, Crypto, how are you? But thankfully, the only thing that Chris has had to get me for... Did you get me butter as well? What? Did you get me some butter? Yeah. Oh. Because it just reminded me, I was just about to say, the only thing I needed for tomorrow's baking were some more butter and the caramel sauce. But he actually got me a tin of caramel. Now, there is a way to thin it down a little bit. So, yeah, it's sort of like a chewy, oaty base. You bake that, and then as soon as that comes out the oven, like 240 grams of white chocolate, well, white chocolate chips, scatter them over, drizzle it with caramel sauce. Hiya, Scotty, how are you? Drizzle it with caramel sauce and then put the rest of the mixture on top. But you also make like a cinnamon sugar. So yeah, once it's out, yeah, sounds like, yeah, really nice. I'll just show you a picture. So what I meant, that's what I meant, Crypto. It's like, yeah, great big wedge of white chocolate in the middle. So yeah, but I got more or less everything apart from I needed some more butter and this caramel sauce. So basically, I mean, it should be, this caramel that this caramel sauce that you have on like ice cream. But in our Asda, they got strawberry, they got toffee, they got chocolate, everything but caramel. So he bought me a tin of caramel. But there's easy ways around that. You can just thin it up to like a drizzling consistency. But yeah, almost 3 packets of white chocolate chips, Crypto. But you see, when I told Tracy about it, she was under the misconception he put Snickers in it. And she says, well, I could put some other chocolate bar. I says, no, wait a minute. I says, it's not a Snicker bar per se. I says, it's like a biscuit base, chocolate. And then, yeah. And I said, they call it Snickerdoodle because it's something about the cinnamon and sugar mixture. I don't know. Never look why they call it Snickerdoodle. And I'll tell you. But you can hear Dolce going. Got to keep me in the, you know. Oh dear. Google, why is it called Snickerdoodle?
According to Wikipedia, a snickerdoodle is a type of cookie made with flour, fat, sugar, and salt, and rolled in cinnamon sugar.
There you go. That's why they call it Snickerdoodle. So I always wondered why they called it Snickerdoodle, but you can get Snickerdoodle cookies, Snickerdoodle blondies, all manner of Snickerdoodle, whatever, you know what I mean? So it's not exactly Snickers. But anyway, because I gave Tracy 2 choices, Eton Mess, like an Eton Mess bar thing, or the Snickerdoodle, and she went with that. But I'm thinking of doing pineapple upside down cake next week. I've never ever made it, so I thought I wanted to turn it, because see, there's several different variations of the recipe. Now, in the recipe I've got, you when you put your pineapple rings in and your glassy cherries dotted all over the place, this is where it varies. In my recipe, it says golden syrup, but in other recipes,
Quick.
oh, does Biscuit want to go out?
Yeah, I need to go home.
I've seen other variations where you use honey. So I'm going with the golden syrup. Mind you, I have bought something off of Amazon, and it's called light corn syrup, and it's similar to golden syrup, but it's clear. So I'm sort of debating whether or not to use that, or whether to go with golden syrup. Well, when we do meet up, Crypto, I'll bake you something especially for you, gluten-free.
Hello, Biscuit.
I'm laughing at Chris. Biscuit.
Right dance, right?
Chris has let Biscuit out. He's going, oh, hurry up, Biscuit, because he needs to go as well.
I need ones and twos.
Oh.
One's more important.
He's not coming in. Do you want me to give him his? You go to the toilet and I'll get. Yeah. I don't know about your dogs, Tim, but Biscuit loves them. They like dentistic things. But yeah, I'll bake you something specifically gluten-free when we meet up. Hey up. Here, Biscuit. Your dad don't laugh. Here, come on then. Sit down. Sitting like a good little boy. Biscuit. Sit. He's buggering off now. Take it into Chris. Saying, how's my mum gave me this? He like took it out my hand and he's took it in there to Chris. Yeah. I mean, you're only about an hour and a half away, Crypto. You see, the thing is, logistics of it is, we'd have to leave Biscuit here. So if we leave Biscuit here, we've got to leave somebody to look after him. So, sorry about that. I'm moving. We're swinging it round. I've So, ooh. You're not having more Biscuit? It's come again. Oh, he absolutely loves them, Scotty. Absolutely loves them. I think he's, trying it on, my mum's just given me this steak, yeah. But I mean, I look at it this way as well, Tim. They're sort of not like a fattening treat, but they're good for the teeth as well. You know what I mean? It's win-win chicken dinner, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's good for the teeth, but they're not sort of fattening in any way. But Biscuit absolutely loves them. I tell you what else he likes as well. Yeah, we'll leave it till after Christmas, Crypto, and then just me and Chris will come up. We'll come up for the day. Pick you up and go out and about. you know, but you know, we couldn't possibly leave him all day on his own because he'd take half down. Because he does suffer really bad with separation anxiety. It's one of the reasons why we went out a long time other night when we went out with Callum for his birthday. You know, he's all right in little bits and bats, you know what I mean? So, but you know, you can only sort of leave him, you know, an hour, 2 hours at tops, you know what I mean? Probably it's a Sunday, isn't it, this year? Yeah, I mean, me and Tim could co-host one together. I don't. I hadn't sort of thought that far ahead yet, Judge, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we always have a good time when if it's either Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. You know, we always, we always have a good evening. Let's just say, but at least we ain't got somebody spoiling it this year. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know. And we had a bit of a to do. Oh, it's Saturday night, that were it. Georgia. Because she'd been in my stream and then Johnny went live and we went over to his stream and Johnny actually asked me if I knew her. I says no. And then I says, sort of Gary were in there and we were saying that, you know, she seems a bit strange and blah, blah, blah. And she come in and she didn't kick off in Johnny's. And Gary says, well, for one, how did you find this stream? She had a right call at me. Anyway, suffice to say she's blocked now. But yeah. But we don't know whether it's a he or a she or yeah. It was just a normal question that Johnny asked me because she sent to know me.
Hello.
Hello.
We didn't know whether he, she, or an escaped mental patient.
Yeah. Well, I think Latta might have fit. Didn't she? She didn't off on one.
Called us two-faced assholes, not that, basically.
And it were just a general question. You just said, did I know her? And I said no.
Because I thought she did the way she took over the chat a bit.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of got, you know, creepy vibes, a stalker element, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
I'll be around here somewhere. I'm right in the room looking for Agree. I put in some of my old beer brewing stickers as well.
What?
They say Johnny's Homebrew on them. I don't know why. I just had some small
stickers. Yeah, we can do that, Tim. Crypto says she got your stickers.
Yeah, I just noticed. Enjoyed a very limited edition. I can't find the other ones.
Oh dear.
I've been looking for about an hour for something. Can I?
Has Tim got your stickers?
Yeah. I got these up there.
Oh dear.
It's been wrecking place looking for something.
Are you recovered now?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright anyway. I was moving stuff, sorting the house out a lot next day.
But you know, admit it, Johnny. You did feel rough on Sunday.
But end of the day, I did because I was waning a bit.
But
it's because I drank water in between. It wasn't as bad as it.
Because
could
I mean, like I asked Johnny what time he.
Oh yeah, I wrote stick it on the back.
What?
I wrote stick it on the back.
Yeah, I says to Johnny on Sunday evening, I says, what time did you wrap it up? He says, I don't know. And Richard were there and he says, I think it was about 5 to 3. I says, I were in Noddyland then.
Yeah.
I stuck it out till about 1 o'clock, you know, which is good for me. You know what I mean? But yeah.
When I started on the pink gin, it got a bit. It was nice though, I must admit.
Yeah.
That's beyond brew stickers I put in.
So did they both get extras then?
Yes, I slipped them in the envelopes. That's a couple of pages of that one.
Oh God.
I did them years ago. What about Other House? So these about, you know, about 12, 13-year-old.
But
These stickers are older than Keena. Before the storm hit, I managed to clear most of the front garden anyway.
It's been a doozy, hasn't it, today?
Yeah, it was. Neighbour who's too thick to realise has got half of his stuff blowing right back garden at the moment.
Hi, Gary. How are you? Apparently, they've had it bad in Ireland as well. I was watching. Oh, what were I watching? And it's showing you Blackpool seafront, and it was like this foam coming in off at sea onto, you know, promenade.
Yeah.
Oh, I just made it.
He come back in here to see if I got another one. I know.
Have you told them about the magic fan?
Oh no. Well, I don't want to scare everybody off.
I'm not looking anymore tonight. I can't be arsed.
Yeah. I'd gone for an afternoon nap, right? So Chris was down here, as you know, he's sitting over there, and he says, at the corner of my eye, he says, I thought I seen a black shadow go from one side of the room to other, right? So he says about 2-3 minutes later, you know how big them fans are, don't you? Them stand fans. All of a sudden, it went over. Biscuit were in his bed. Chase were down here and took a rock wall unit. So there were nobody near it, and all of a sudden it just went.
Oh dear.
Freaky.
So
I ain't got room for a ghost in my house.
Because I says to Chris, it's a good job I worked down here. I had to shat my pants.
If I had another mortal plane present in the house, I'd store something in it.
But yeah, he told me about it because he left it where it had dropped. He says, and I've left it just to prove to you that someone or something had pushed it over.
You know what they say about mirrors, because it headed towards mirror.
Yeah.
Mirrors are portals.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it went from this side across to other, and on opposite side where Chris saw it leave with mirror, and they say mirrors are portals for spirits.
If you believe it, that's
yeah.
Have you ever thought of looking at what used to be there before them houses? You might be plonked on a fucking graveyard.
But
burial ground.
But this is the thing. Chris has got this app on his phone, and it's like a spirit app?
Spirit Talker.
Yeah, Spirit Talker. It's called. And we're all sort of in here one day. What had happened? I forget now. creepy had happened.
I was holding some spirits the other night.
Whiskey and gin.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he asked, he says,
I'm about to tell you, isn't it? Tell you when
oh yeah, when telly turned on in our bedroom by itself.
you're asking who to tell you.
Anyway, so we asked, who is it that turned our TV on? And it come through as Charles. And weird thing is, the guy that lived here before us was named Charles.
It was now passed on.
But he passed on. I mean, that's how we got this house. Because when he passed on, obviously the property was vacant. So, yeah, we got the property after him.
10 grand whiskey.
And it were me, honestly, there were me, Callum, and Chris all down here. And when it said Charles, we went, because we knew the guy that lived here was named Charles. And they didn't say Charlie or,
No,
yeah,
Why
they said
coming on my other
Charles.
channel? Why
Hey?
coming on my other channel?
I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
I'm not Johnny 5 Plus then. Hang on.
well, you've just typed in chat and it's just Johnny 5.
Yeah. I'm 25 now.
Well, you know, other night, Saturday night when when you went live after me, Gary says, "Well, I did that, Georgia, find your channel," but it don't take a detective because when you very first time, right from get go, when you come on my live on Saturday, he says something about Johnny 5 and this is my profile picture and. So, yeah, it didn't take a, so me and Gary said, well, that's how we worked out. How she found you. No, that's one we bought. We've had it quite a while, though, Gary.
I've wrecked my room a bit.
But yeah, Chris watches a lot of these paranormal, probably too many.
Did somebody give us the mirror?
No,
No.
we
Where
bought.
did we
We've had it.
Did we get it from when we went with my dad in that shop?
No, but I don't know. I can't remember. We've had it that long. I can't remember.
Ages, haven't we?
Yeah. But no, we actually bought it to sell, but we've had it quite some while, Gary. And it's sort of gone with us, when we've moved. You know what I mean? But yeah, they do. Chris does watch a lot of paranormal, and they do say that a mirror is a portal for spirits, not necessarily ghosts, but spirits. But hey ho. But
If there's one in house, can it help me find that bloody paperwork I'm looking for?
But yeah, I says to Chris, I says, well, if I'd been here and it had happened, I definitely would have shot his head.
If I shout, is there anybody there? I get a meow, a bark, or a splash.
But yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a ghost, but a spirit of a person.
Yeah, the only thing I need to do in front garden now is trim next door's tree down a bit because it's leaning over into my garden.
Oh.
But I'm not going to do that today, bloody hell.
I'm going to say, you'd have probably got blown away.
I'm just going to plug my generator in again and put that big cutter on the end of it. And then just cut
But
it.
yeah, Chris does watch a lot of paranormal, and I often say you watch way too much paranormal stuff.
There's one big glance that leads right over to the street, so that'll be annoying people eventually.
Scotty says he's never got any rum out at the mirror. I want my money back. But you see, there's been a lot of things gone off. I mean, like, as I say, about just over a year ago.
I'm still here, just having a look about.
Like over a year ago, I used to come downstairs when I couldn't sleep. And this particular night, I was walking up our stairs and I heard somebody say hello. Nothing else, just hello. And I thought, hey, this is Chris after bed, or Callum is,
That tastes bloody horrible.
Yeah, well, I'm getting to that. Anyway, so that's how it all started. Somebody said hello to me, and I thought it rather Chris had got out of bed or Callum had got out of bed. When I got up there, Chris was still fast on and Callum was still fast on in his bed. So somebody had said hello to me. And then a few weeks later, Chris had gone to bed and he was asleep, and he sort of lay on that side and he felt right close to his face, and they whispered in his ear, hello, in his ear. So yeah, and I said, well, now do you believe me? Because I think that, I think at the time when I told him, I think, we thought I were hallucinating or something.
Maybe that's why your dog don't like being left on its own either.
Yeah, could be.
It's a friendly ghost anyway.
Yeah, they're not malicious in any way, shape or form.
Well.
Yeah, you know what I mean? How can I put it? They've not done anything malicious. But yeah, once I'd had that experience without saying hello to me, and then Chris were having a nap, and he says it whispered hello right in his ear. He says, "Now jumped awake, and there were nobody there." And it's like things like turning volume right down on telly, turn it telly on, turn it telly off. You know what I mean? Things like that. It's sort of little things.
Just to show they're there, but they're not.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Just to let you know that, I mean, we've often said it could be my mum, it could be my stepdad, it could be Chris.
Bloody Keena lost another tooth today. I said, she can't come out in this weather.
That's a good one, Johnny. I say, Johnny's just said Keena lost another tooth today, and he's told Keena Tooth Fairy can't come out in this weather.
Well, she's only tiny, she's got little wings, she'll blow all over.
Gary, you're freaking me out here. My dog barks randomly all the time. But yeah, they reckon all animals can sense something, so.
I can sense my cat's.
Hey up, Scotty. That is Biscuit to a T. He says, my dog don't bark, she just snores and farts. Yeah, that's Biscuit to a T.
Oh, Tracy's brother. Tracy's brother's got two little Yorkies. One's really old, about 16, 17, and one's about 10. He come home today, the 10-year-old one was bloody dead in the room, in kitchen.
Oh.
He's heartbroken.
Oh, bless him.
Called Lily.
Bless him.
But Benji's his mum's dog, and she died 10 years ago. Tracy's mum and dad.
But I mean, this is the thing, Colin. I mean, we've had this going on probably 1-2 years now, and it's unnerving, but I wouldn't say it's frightening because they've never done anything malicious.
Yeah, so I worked out Benji's about 18-year-old.
Oh.
I mean, we were half expecting it with him because he shakes a bit and that. He's a really old dog, but the younger one died. He only went out for an hour, come back, and she was passed away in kitchen on the floor. He walked up to her as if say, "Come on," thinking she was asleep.
Well, at least there's one thing, Johnny. It sounds like she went in asleep.
Yeah, weird. Really
you know what I
weird,
mean? She didn't suffer like our Benny suffered. And with him coming in, and we never even got a chance to get him in his carrier, and he were gone. That's how quick our Benny went.
But
yeah, you know what I mean. It's the thing is, Colin, if they're not malicious, then yeah, you can live happily with them. You know what I mean? It's I
mean, Buddy's got to be at least 12 or something by now.
Bless him.
I think he was about 8 when we got him. We've had him about 4 or 5 years.
I think Biscuit were 7 when we got him, and we've had him 3 years in June. So we'll be 10 next year. So
Some of that cat's on the prowl for some more catnip. There's a tiny bit. There's a tiny bit left in that tub, and I popped 2 holes in top, and you were going.
Well, you see, we got the catnip with that toy down there, and it's got like
I never got to try it.
it's got a thing that you twizzle
That's
round.
like that with 7 gram.
Oh God!
Bag. Yeah, the lot.
Yeah, so it's like twizzles round, and I'd never, come across catnip before. So I says to Chris, I says, I wonder if you put this catnip in this little
I don't know what the
compartment.
smell that sends them mental. I really don't. Can't smell up to it really.
And how it happened, Tucker were in, and he made headway for that toy in the compartment that the catnip was in, and he would do it. Same, he were like rubbing his head all over the place.
Mad, isn't it? Oh, dear. Yeah, so just got to see what weather's. I don't think weather's going to be any good till Wednesday now. Weekend's not too bad, thank God.
Well, from what I can gather, this house were built in 50s, or these houses were built in the 1950s, because at the time there were a shortage of housing. So they just banged these up.
Shortage?
Yeah, shortage. So yeah, so they just banged them up, you know what I mean? So we're looking at least 73 odd years old, these houses are.
Well, there's pictures that there's some in the Rothwell Library down the road. There's old pictures of when they were starting to build the streets for this and the estate behind me, and it were being dug out on that by German prisoners of war. So
I know.
End of war. So, about early 40s, these were built.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we don't have things happening all the time. It's only every now and again.
I'd knock on doors, say, can I pop these in the other round for stuff? I've got to have this house spotless by Sunday. I'm not having anybody come in if it's a mess. Because I'll stay outside.
Oh yeah, it's Keena's birthday, isn't it?
Room spotless, kitchen spotless. But
Is Tracy still on about making Keena's cake for her?
Debbie bought it.
Oh.
And Anna, the cake. She didn't tell her, she just announced it.
Oh, pardon me.
She's going to do all fancy buns and stuff.
Tell her if she needs any help, just because she left me a voice message other day, and she said she'd seen these. I don't exactly know what it was she were talking about, but it called for, what were it? Coconut flour.
Never heard of that.
But you see, I hadn't coconut flour, but I looked on Amazon and they do actually sell coconut flour, and it's like a gluten, vegan, vegetarian, whatever you call it. But I don't exactly know what it was, Tracy, because she played me a snippet to this recipe. But I mean, obviously, unless I talk to her sort of face to face like tomorrow, I don't know exactly what it is she's on about making. So I don't know, or if she's still on about.
A bit busy with Khalid downstairs at the moment.
But
he won't go to sleep. He's having a paddy.
Oh, typical two, terrible twos.
It's not too bad.
Well, it is when they're teething and all.
I think Keena are more arsey at that end.
But
what's Tim on about? Rumty tum.
Yeah, rumty tum.
Yeah, I've got to find where I put it.
Crypto says she's had rice flour and corn flour, never had the coconut one. I don't know. You see, this is the thing, Crypto. She sent me a voicemail or voice message via Messenger. And then she sent me another one, Brit, with this guy. I don't know where she got it from, Brit, with this guy saying blah, 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 and coconut flour. So I don't know exactly what it is that she were on about making or anything. So, but she did ask me if I'd heard of coconut flour, and I says I've not heard of it. And I says, hang on a minute. I says I'll go. Went on Amazon and typed in coconut flour, and it is a thing. But it's like for yourself, gluten free, So yeah. But
anybody says, "Oh, my child's gluten free and vegetarian," so yeah, no, that's why they're skinny little asshole. Keena's built like a tank, and you know why she's built like a tank? From eating meat.
But it's, it's like
the menus at her school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have to buy a packed lunch because it's all vegan crap. She won't eat it.
But
I keep telling her, sort the bloody menu out. We're entitled to free school meals. I shouldn't have to buy her school meals.
That's it. That's it. I mean, this should be an alternative.
Be a free. Well, you will, or I'll kick you up the ass. Can we give me a hug and get back in bed?
I don't think any child should be made. I don't think any child should be made to eat vegetarian. It should be their choice.
Right, come on now.
Back to bed, you little bugger.
I'll be down in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
But yeah, I don't think it's right that a child should be made to eat a vegan, vegetarian menu. They should, they should, have an alternative, or that should be an alternative. But it's. I know from experience because my brother-in-law. Hiya, Anthony. How are you? My brother-in-law was celiac. When I say was, he still is, but he's not my brother-in-law anymore. And it's I know the downfalls of eating wheat products. Yeah, I'm not going into any detail because it's a bit graphic. And that's how they knew we were a celiac, because we were having terrible stomach problems for a long time before they diagnosed him as being celiac. But it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Are you back in Peterborough now, Anthony? Oh. But you see, like this sort of different conditions, if you know what I mean. Yeah. You see, I know all about it, Scotty, because and the emoji what Scotty's put is exactly what you get if you eat wheat. We are going into too much graphic detail. Yeah. The fact that it were losing a lot of weight, and the fact that it were, you know what I mean. It's not very nice, but is it because of your ADHD, Gary, that you're not supposed to eat dairy products? But yeah, you know what I mean. It's the celiac. It's basically your body cannot deal with the wheat. You see, this is the thing, Scotty. He was sort of, your stomach. It was the fact that he'd always got diarrhea, and the weight were dropping off him. And he were backwards and forwards to doctors, sent him to hospital, blah, 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 all, backwards and forwards and to-ing and fro-ing. And then they did this, I don't know what test it were, but yeah, then they says, well, you've got an intolerance to wheat. That's why, one, you're losing a lot of weight and you've always got shits. But anyway. Now you see, I suffer from IBS.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You can see my phone by there. Look at my phone.
Is that irritable bitch syndrome?
Yeah.
Did you just say that you're intolerable to weed?
No, I says I suffer with IBS. Your Kate will know what it is.
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
Good to see you.
1 minute you
God
can,
damn.
and one minute
Hello.
you can't, and then next minute, you shit you through iron needle. That's IBS.
Yeah.
It's been getting
Anyway.
all house and garden.
How many orders you got then? All right, how many?
For what?
Your Christmas tree.
Oh, for them. Well, there's two definitely probably sold. 2 people for sure. But I haven't really even said they're for sale yet. I haven't told anybody. But a few people have asked. Today I went to the British Legion. I went everywhere trying to get those big poppies, and I actually went to the British Legion, went in and spoke to the guy, and he had a big bag of them in his office. He said, "You have these." He said, "How many do you want?" I said, "Would it be cheeky to have them all?" He gave me 12. He said, "That's all he had." He said, "Yeah, have them." I explained what I was doing. Hello, Crypto. Explain what I was doing with him, and he, John, have you ever had this?
Is that a lager? No, I haven't. No.
I don't know, but it's this lager from Aldi's. Yeah, see that? It's the same make.
Oh yeah.
It was next to it on the shelf, but this is 5.9%. It's fucking rocket fuel.
So yeah, for you that aren't
I'm back
aware,
on the water.
move over, Mr. Easy.
What?
I want you to show everybody your Christmas tree that you've made.
What, should we kicking you out?
So it's going to show you a picture because it shows you it all and everything, and basically it's selling them, and he's going to make some goodie bags up for the.
They start off like this is a new one I'm making.
Oh, you started another one, have you?
Yeah.
So that's the plan. He's going to sell them. That's it all lit up.
Is that like a forest green stain or something? Dark green.
It's spray. I don't know, like camouflage.
Yeah, all right.
And obviously, everybody knows what it represents, except Mad Kiwi, but he's in New Zealand, so yeah. He's going to sell them, and then whatever money he makes from them, he's going to make.
I'm going to escape. I'm going to escape to Acapulco.
No, I know you're not. You're not. But yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to make goodie bags up for veterans, and then he's going to hand them out.
Yeah, I'm going to do something. I'm going to speak to the guy from the Legion that I spoke to today and figure out something I can do properly.
Well, he'll help you. He'll help you. I mean, there's bound to be, if anybody knows, he knows. Charities or, You know, people that help veterans. So yeah.
Oh, I hope it's not wheat beer. It's not wheat beer.
Okie dokie then, Amjad. I'll see you later on. See you tomorrow.
I'm on water.
I wonder why.
Weird.
Is it a
You
lager?
want water, Johnny? Fucking hell. Yeah, but it's a bit weird.
Filterization.
It don't taste great.
Is it like a dark pale ale or something?
It's like cross between a wheat beer and a lager. It's not quite the wheat beer, but it's got that. You like wheat beer? Wheat beer to me tastes like a funeral.
Yeah,
It tastes like a funeral smell, if that makes sense.
Like sucking on some hedges.
Okay. I've done my workbench as well. My for doing the guitars. I've got this up, you know. I mean, it's still a bit of a table. But I put all soft stuff. You know that matting stuff, all on top.
Oh yeah.
So I don't damage the guitars. This stuff.
You can't really do it outside because winter's here now, isn't it? You don't want to be outside doing it.
Oh yeah.
Just like soft stuff.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like
So
you know
when I put guitars,
like soft play areas, it's like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like spongy stuff. So no, it's not going to damage any guitars I put on there.
I'm not doing loft till next year. It's too close to Christmas now.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, Johnny! It's a big old job that is.
A bit.
But if I was you, what?
My brother-in-law Chris, he works for a builder guy. I'm just going to get him to whack a Velux window in first. I'll get hold of window first and let him put it in, and then I'll have all the light in there and everything.
Are you allowed to do that? The council not mind?
I'm not asking him. I'll only ring him if roof falls down.
You just gonna put in a fucking window.
It's hard to do. I've seen it done. All you do is basically put the tiles all the way around where it's going to be.
Yeah, you just build the frame into where it's going.
Put the window into the frame, then basically half cut the tiles back and just slot them all the way around, and then a bit of plastering around.
I've done one with Pete's dad.
Yeah. The thought is big up there, so if it had maybe two windows on each side.
Or anything like that, not to put a window in.
No, the thing is, this is where you'll it's where you'll have problems. It's the fire code. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm not asking.
Yeah.
I've been here a long time. I've done fuck all in this house. I remember the other day for a council survey and said, what do you think of service provider? What do you think of improvements to your home? I've been here 10 years. What have you improved? You put a pull light string in my bathroom.
Hello?
We can put a pull string in the mud about doing that.
Yeah, well, it was dark anyway. How long has it been in? Yeah. So, what was on the timer?
Yeah, the reason this house looks alright is
what was left on the timer when you turned it off? 10. Oh yeah, it's just 10 above 15. Did you move them around? Yeah. You try one. You're gonna have one. I got these ghost chili fucking chicken strips to try from Iceland, the really hot ones.
I'm sure you'll give your opinion on what's hot and what's not.
Yeah.
It says you don't need planning permission, but you've got to apply for building regulations approval.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than
yeah, that. It's only for storage. You just have to have a desk up there. Maybe not put the roof lights in yet, and then nobody'd know. Oh, would they?
I wouldn't put a window in if I was you at all.
You can sort so much out with LED light. I mean, look how bright it is where his is.
Yeah, I don't need a window.
Yeah.
You can get these.
It has got a ventilation block thing at the end of it. You can see it on the wall. So it has got ventilation up there.
Yeah, I've got ventilation.
Plus, he's always got hatch open anyway.
Yeah, what, Jack? What's she on about now? Fucking nuts. You can get these, and it's like daylight.
Yeah, white
You know
lights. Yeah, white light bars.
Like daylight.
I've got some of them sun bulbs, LED bulbs like that. They light up a room. So, anyway, I'm moving up there, but just not one next year. Be lovely. Be a great project.
Right.
Be a great project for next year. Yeah, imagine a few of them. That'd light that thing up like hell, wouldn't it?
I light up my workbench actually. That's pretty good light.
Yeah, look how flat they are.
Yeah, look, you can put it up as a window, like, or a skylight. I can have it on the ceiling, can I? Like, when I bought this, it's all broke, look.
Yeah.
All the clips are broke, so it's fucking... I should have took it back.
Well, it still works.
Yeah, I know.
That's bright enough, isn't it? A few of them placed about.
Yeah, this is one of those satellites. You know, they're supposed to make you feel better.
Yeah. If you, what is it? Seasonal. Sad. It's called seasonal.
Sad, yeah.
Yeah.
Seasonal.
So I've got the party this Sunday, then Christmas,
Something disorder.
then Chris's birthday. So I'll be starting it in January probably. At least I won't get too hot up there. It'll be freezing.
Yeah, listen, don't worry about it, man. No.
I'll start getting freebies together like insulation.
Seasonal affective disorder. And it's a type of depression that you experience during particular seasons.
You look up free building materials on Gumtree and you get all sorts of stuff.
Well, this is the reason I've done it with tongue and groove like this is because it was the easiest material to get up here. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to put a full hatch though. The full hatch will be in here.
Yeah, because underneath this is insulation first.
Yeah. Same at Summer House. Summer House is all insulated inside wall.
Yeah.
I lined it out with plastic inside the wall, stapled it in, like in slots. And then I put bubble wrap in it in sheets, and then I put insulation in it, and then I boarded over the top of it. It's cozy. It's not that bad now, even though it's freezing. I've got those. Have you seen those little mini heaters you can plug into just a socket and the little fans? It's supposed to be really cheap to run, but they're only tiny. Well, yeah, similar to that, yeah. Not as big as that, but yeah, they're all right, aren't they? Do the trick.
Yeah. Oh, something's rattling in mine. What the fuck is that?
We knew we got a screw loose.
I'm gonna have to investigate that.
My little car electric pump stopped working. I had to relight my big compressor today to do my car tires. Well, yesterday, before everything blew over. Yeah, I took the railway sleepers out. I've cut the lavender plant right back. I took the little railings out around little Tracy's a little bit. So all I've got to do now is cut all the grass and trim a couple of trees that are next door that are hanging into my garden. It needs to be 11 foot high. The height. So, plus the hanging rattling my garden. All leaves are killing my lawn as well. So. When he lived next door, we're fine because he's got private. He's renting it out now. They don't give a shit to the private tenants. It's like Jurassic Park. Even though you
got in
right, man.
Air fryer.
I got ghost chili chicken strips. Like really. Do you want to do the hot challenges from eat the hot curries from Iceland? It's that the hot stuff. I'm gonna try one now. Jack, can you try one? Jack.
Got to find that paperwork tomorrow.
So yeah, it puts colour in your cheeks.
What does?
No, I said so. When you eat, after you've eaten them, it puts colours in your cheeks.
Yeah, I'm looking a little pale.
It's more
It's like
just a
to be,
test
right?
run, isn't it? Though, when it's hazy and hot food. We need to know
What?
we need to know the
Not a
stats.
stronger palate than what I have.
We need to know the rating.
I don't know. I'm a bit of a wussy now when it comes to hot food. What happens, see, is your tolerance. When you're eating irregular, you build up a tolerance to it, and then when
Yeah.
you don't eat chili for a while, your tolerance just goes really low. So I struggle now with a polo.
I see.
Give us two. It makes up for all.
I mean, an extra strong mint till I'm fucking dying.
I'll eat through a packet of them like the note.
His dad loves them extra strong mints. I don't know how he can eat them because
I like them. I haven't had them for a long time, but I used to like them when I was younger. I'd buy a packet on a regular.
Well, you know when Chris worked at Cadbury's, because it was like Cadbury's / Treebor. Ooh, what you going to London for, Anthony? But yeah, when Chris used to work at Cadbury's, he used to get, I don't know, about 5 packs for a pound.
Yeah, 5 for a
and
pound. Yeah,
used to, 2 packs, 2 bags at a time.
yeah.
He used to go through them like one of his dad. And I
was telling my mum about Chris's little dog, and then he says, "What about Benji?" I said, "He's still around. He's 18-year-old. We've just worked it out. Little Benji, 18-year-old, that Yorkshire Terrier. But the 10-year-old one, Hazy, my brother-in-law went out for an hour early, come back and he was dead. Little girl Yorkie. She was called Lily.
Oh, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Popped out for an hour, come back, and she was laid on kitchen floor, and he went, "Come on, shift your bum," you know what I mean? She opened the door for her, and she was passed away.
Oh, good man. How old is she?
About 10.
Oh, fucking hell. That's old for a little dog, mind, isn't it?
There's a dog he's got another Yorkie called Benji, and it was Tracy's mum's dog. Well, she died 10 years ago. Her mum got that dog when he was about 4 or 5, and then she had him for like another 4 or 5 years, and then Chris has had him, he's 18, 19-year-old.
Crypto says that it's a dream job to work at Cadbury's.
Yeah, Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen it advertised. I think it's out on Saturday, isn't it? Is it?
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Looks a bit.
Oh,
it's like they've changed the story a bit.
Little snowflake.
He's more on the outside. He's on the outside doing stuff, I think.
Well, original were Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and you can't beat original. No matter
you know you're getting
how.
old when you've watched the third fucking remake of a film.
I bet the Oompa Loompa is 6 foot now. So they don't offend the Oompa Loompas.
No, it looks quite good actually.
But
at the beginning of the trailer, they catch an Oompa Loompa, and the guy's like, "You're very little." He's like, "Actually, I'm an Oompa Loompa, and I'm fucking quite big for an Oompa Loompa. They call me fucking Lofty or some shit." They said.
Lofty.
Hey, so this was the rule. While you was on the premises, you could eat as much as you liked. Any sweets, any, because they made roses, they made, what else did they make? Cream eggs. Used to make cream eggs. You could eat as much as you like while you was on the premises, but if you got caught with one in your pocket as you were leaving you'd get instant dismissal. You could eat as much as you want while you were there, but yeah. But they did have a factory shop. This is what I'm saying. But they only limited you to £20. You could only go in shop and spend £20.
When Tracy used to work at Britvic, she had a right side fiddle going on. We used to buy all cheap pop and sell them to neighbours.
Yeah. You'd be amazed.
Get loads of packs. See a can of pop that hadn't printed the Coca-Cola logo properly. There's nothing wrong with the drinks. You get them like a pound a case.
My mother used to work. My mother used to work in a fucking. My mother used to work in the local shop, which was like a spa before it was spa. So we sold everything. Had freezers in there, sold literally fucking everything. Yeah, and I would go up with the old ladies' trolleys that they drag behind them.
Oh,
I would go up with one of them. I'd go up with one of them when I was a kid, like I must have been about fucking 14 or something. I would go in. There would be a certain time where she was there on her own, and I would go in. I would go around. No supermarket sweep where you just grab whatever the fuck you want. Fucking swear to God, doing that shit, man. I'd go around and I knew what stuff to get.
This is no word to lie. Yeah, they didn't used to sell the roses actually in a proper tub, but it's like a 2 kilogram plastic tub, and they were £3 or £2. Can't remember. It's a while ago.
All you get now is a plastic tub with a thin layer of fucking chocolate bomb.
But yeah.
Oh, crazy, yeah.
Cheaper than these tubs, but yeah, and you used to get 2 kilos in them. What else did they make, baby? Roses and.
I used to have a tub with 2 kilos in it. It wasn't fucking chocolate though.
But anyway. 5D.
Cheese balls.
We've got to think about cheese balls in this chat. I don't know what's fucking going on.
Anyway, it was only working a Saturday and a Sunday, but he were doing 2 12-hour shifts. But he wanted something. When we first moved here, it was, it were a job. But then he got offered a job Monday to Friday, so he quit that.
I know, I've heard him.
But anyway,
I'll talk to Tracy.
But the rose does Cadbury's make heroes? Well, I don't know. Anyway, when they were they made millions and millions of cream eggs.
We've got that Fox
chicken
place at Batley. That's not far away.
But you see, they did sell them loose. You see, and these roses come in a 2 kilogram tub. So basically, what we do is we buy people for Christmas, knowing that they've got more than what the tubs have got in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you go to your grand's, lift the lid off tub, get a sweet, and it'll be full of fucking sewing kits and buttons.
My nan used to buy us a big tub of quality sweet. It used to be huge. You pass a tub around, and it could go around for days.
Yeah.
Now
you pass a tub around nowadays, and
when I were a kid, Quality Street were actually in a tin, and like you said, they were in a tin like that.
Yeah.
And they'd sort of last over Christmas and beyond.
And now we buy one of each. There's 14. We buy Quality Street, Roses, Celebrations, and fucking Heroes. And other stuff we get. It's fucking ridiculous.
But you see, they make out that, but the tubs have got smaller.
Yeah.
They're more. I mean, they make out that they put them on offer like about October, November time, and it's either 2 for £7 or £4 each. Now they make out to you that they're a good price, but from where I stand, and like you said, back in the day, rip off. But
it is. It's all a fucking rip off. But that advert that Johnny put up fucking sums it up to a T. It's so perfect. I was saying now we're going through. It's like a fucking Christmas advert. Now we're going through recession and the cost of living. Why don't you come to our superstore and spend your last money on this shitty bit of plastic that's going to be in a landfill within fucking 2 weeks?
Yeah, I've seen that advert as
Buy some
well.
mince pies. Because you love them.
Yeah, I put it on mine.
What?
I put that on my channel.
Right.
But
Well, they like.
It's
Ain't
true,
it?
though, isn't it?
this is the thing.
All small businesses have gone down pants, and now we're stuck with supermarkets, whether we fucking like it or not.
It's like this. It's like everything. And I was just about to say that, Anthony. You know, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever you want, day you want to. It is too commercialised.
Everything is. It's all bullshit.
Yeah. And the thing
Yeah.
is, they know people will buy these chocolates and whatever because it's Christmas.
No, because they're brainwashed.
You know what I mean? He says, I usually get a box of Heroes, a link set, and 3 packs of socks.
Yeah, me too. That's all you need, isn't it? What else do you need?
Oh, I mean,
Chocolate,
an
some
undercrackers.
fucking clean pants.
Yeah, I'm going to say an undercrackers because everybody buys undercrackers at Christmas.
Huh? Oh, do you want them? Who's on top of them? Huh?
I don't think they're that hot.
Are they in like a batter?
Yeah. Like a chicken tender.
Ah, you can see red dots of chili in it.
Yeah.
Not that bad, are they?
Do you feel the heat?
Yeah.
There you go. We're having a review. What they called again? Chili what?
Ghost chili chicken strips from Iceland.
There you go. So yeah, you're doing a review on my channel.
Nice. What?
Chris says he says they're not all that hot.
It's not bubble.
I totally agree with you there, Anthony. They've got the true meaning of Christmas. But I tell you something else that I don't agree with. I mean, there's a Salvation Army advert, and it says, give just £19. Now, how many people nowadays in cost of living can afford to donate £19?
What's it for?
And it's like Salvation Army, and they sort of play on your emotions, and they show you this picture of this homeless guy sitting in the street, and he's all shivering and cold and whatever. And this young girl, and she'd rather live on the streets than, you know, go home to a family to be abused.
Yeah, just slice it up.
Hey, Brian. But yeah, you know what I mean. They know what they're doing. They're playing on your emotions.
Really.
But yeah.
Hello, Brian. They're quite hot, actually.
I'll tell you something, but I don't know about anybody else. But I never used to watch Queen's Speech. Now, his mum, if we were going over to his mum's on Christmas Day, everything stopped at 3 o'clock when it was Queen's Speech.
Well, you won't be watching the Queen's Speech anymore.
Well, I know, but it's a bit King's Speech.
They're quite hot. They've got a kick to them. Jack, you're lying, fucker. They're quite hot. I said, you're lying, fucker. They're quite hot. You didn't feel it at all?
You're getting an old man now, Raisy. You know what I mean? Jack's, you know, tolerance is probably higher than what yours is. I say, he's going.
Feel the burn. Feel the burn. It's what I like. It's like self-help. In a good way.
I don't even put telly on it, but on Christmas Day.
You don't put telly on Christmas
I
Day?
don't know.
Yeah.
Did you just say you don't put telly on Christmas Day?
I put Christmas
What-
music
what-
on, not put Christmas. Not put TV on.
Yeah, Christmas. Chris says only time we turn telly on is if Doctor Who's on.
Watched Home Alone the other night, and it's not even frigging November. It's only November.
But that's another thing, Johnny. They've made
Fucking hot.
Home Alone original 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. But
That's
that
true,
first
that's fucking
one
funny.
is always the best.
Yeah, you can't beat it because it's same tricks, different way with all the rest of them. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Home Alone's. You look a bit warm.
Fucking
Hang on,
eyes are
Keita
watering.
made me this earlier. Hang on a minute, give me a minute.
The first one I couldn't taste. The second one, it was okay. Then I stopped eating them, and I was like, "Oh, that's a builder."
It suddenly kicked in, did it?
It's because I'm a pussy. It's because I'm.
There you go.
like,
Keita made me this earlier. You ready?
Thanks.
That looks so wrong.
If I got some water or something to chuck on you, easy, I would. Oh yeah,
Water
Chris
don't
says
work.
don't forget to buy 25 pints of milk Christmas Eve because shops shut for one day.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's pathetic, isn't it? That's total brainwashing, is that? When you see them all just queuing up mentally, absolutely mental.
No. If you haven't, what? How much have I got? What? Burning, isn't it? Do you eat another one?
Yeah, I've got 2 of them in the bread next
Do you? Hot.
But yeah, it's
Anybody want some pizza?
You're washing it down with some pizza now.
I'll come up with hotter.
Hey, I tell you something, baby, get that cereal that you bought from Asda today. Oh, yeah. Well, Chris told a little white lie. Because normally, Callum is a creature of habit and he has Cocoa Pops. So he was going to get some from Asda, but then he seen these and he said, I'll tell him they hadn't got any Cocoa Pops, so I bought these. But they did. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I didn't ask for all.
What are they like?
I'll tell you. I'll show you in a minute.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll be helping.
Kit Kat cereal.
I might have some in the morning.
Not a bad
That's
idea.
why you see it late at night.
And crunchy whole grain and wafer taste. Experience the full cocoa taste explosion. There you go.
Yeah, I bet they want £4 a box.
£2.30.
Oh, on special offer.
They're only little boxes.
Only a 330 gram box though, 11 servings.
Yeah, it is
But yeah,
expensive.
he normally has Cocoa Pops, and Chris saw these.
Oh,
And
Cheerios.
How many servings did they say?
11.
11.
Oh yeah, well in reality that's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Callum, it's 2.
Says 11
Yeah.
servings.
The fact that we all have bowls that take half a pint of milk to fill.
Yeah, 330 grams.
Yeah.
I'm putting 100 grams in a bowl, easy.
Obviously, it does say new, so Chris says, "Oh, I'll take them." He says, "I'll bring them." He says, and we'll see what they're like.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you give him a Callum on the night, it'll keep him away from your buns.
But this is the thing. He always asks me, like last week when we done Bakewell tarts. When he comes down afterwards, he'll say, "What you making next week?" I don't always know. Oh, that's the thing. You know how we were on about
Top tip for getting those big bottles down to squash them and then put them back in.
you know how we were on about pineapple upside down pudding? I was doing a bit of research, and it says it's like depending on recipe. Some use honey instead of golden syrup.
Oh yeah.
You know what? When you said
like honey.
I've never used golden syrup or anything, and
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard, it's like this recipe calls for golden syrup. You know, you can do this like different variations of it, and you can actually use honey instead of golden syrup.
Bloody monster.
Look at this.
Just look there. I like them double thick Kit Kats and bars. Kit Kat bars.
Ooh,
They're on my business cards.
I'm going to say, are they your business cards?
Yep.
Cool.
Johnny's in it some.
Hey, just squeeze them and take the air out.
But obviously, I mean, obviously, as it says on box, it's a new cereal. So Chris says, well, yeah, because we were talking about it. Hey, I've got something that'll make crypto drool.
Oh, my kids will love that.
And all it is, it's basically a biscuit crust, and it's like that, you know, that it's icing, sugar, peppermint, and water, and then you make a ganache like we did with the spiderweb tart, and then after 8, but it does say fresh mint, but yeah, anyway. And how about these hot chocolate cupcakes? I've shown you that mincemeat cookie one.
Yeah.
Where's that gone now? Anyway, I have printed the pineapple upside down recipe out. But yeah, I have actually in the cupboard got what they call light corn syrup. Now it's not an English thing; it is American, but it's like golden syrup, but it's clear. If that makes any sense.
Oh, I've still got the mute.
So it comes in a bottle, but it's
Got to make
syrup,
sense. They're words. I understand the words.
but it's called light corn syrup, and it's exactly the same as golden syrup, but it's white, clear.
Not exactly the same, then, is it?
Well, I say it's similar sort
Well,
of
that's
thing.
not the same. Similar is not exactly the same.
But anyway, it's an American thing. So Brian will understand what I'm talking about.
Brian knows.
Light corn syrup. But you see, golden syrup.
You see, they call it light corn syrup, but maybe normal corn syrup, because that says light corn syrup. Is the same colour.
No,
The thing
dark
is,
corn
no,
syrup.
the thing
If
is,
you get dark corn syrup,
golden syrup, American corn. What that? Oh, it's you bleeping. In America, they just call it corn syrup. Now this is light corn syrup, clear. Anyway, so
just an observation. That's all.
But I might do the pineapple upside. I don't know where it comes from.
I'll order some more of them tomorrow.
It says it must come from maple trees, but
no, he's saying syrup.
Been on them a year now. I ran out.
Hi, Tracy.
365 in there.
What is it?
I can't find
vitamin D3.
It's there. I've already.
Which one you get, Johnny? Show me.
I've already set
yeah.
the live stream up, Tracy.
How much are they, Johnny?
About £5 a packet, but you get a 365-day supply.
Yeah.
So
Just
let me just run through this recipe for Tracy. Right, it's 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
Yep.
There's a bloody.
I know it's because he went early from Struggle Street yesterday, and it were up early. A cup of instant oats, Quaker oats, whatever you want to call them. 1.5 cups of loosely packed brown sugar. Teaspoon of ground cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon of bicarb. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I have Vanessa. 1.5 cups of unsalted butter. And 1.5 cups of white chocolate chips. And it says 1 jar of your favourite caramel sauce. Well, I've done the same as you, Tracy. I've got a tin of caramel. But the way to loosen it is just chuck it in the microwave for a bit. And then you've got to make like a cinnamon sugar, which is sugar and cinnamon, obviously.
I've slightly wrecked my bedroom at the moment.
So, but yeah, I have already scheduled it to Tracy. It should be
That's
there.
basically it. C, D3, D3 and K2, iron, and the multivitamins that I have in the drinks.
Oh, what's up with this now?
Yep. Iron. I'll take 2 of the iron though.
Don't you use these anymore then, Johnny?
I've just run out, love. I need to put some orders in.
Come on then.
Feeling good anyway. I had a cold the other week. It lasted 2 days. Gone. Yeah.
That's for your joints. You know, if you've got stiff joints, it's supposed to help with your joints.
Oh, they take magnesium as well.
That's for my joints. That's for my joints.
I take magnesium as well. That's for conjugate. Oh, I can't even say it.
I take mag elbowism.
That's folic acid, and before you say it, no, I'm not pregnant.
There goes on.
How much are they?
All I needed, Tracy, were the caramel. Chris raided all my cupboard and couldn't find any caramel.
108 tablets in it.
And you know that, you know how you're supposed to use that, you know that ice cream sauce thing? They've got every flavour in Asda except for caramel. They've got chocolate, they've got toffee, strawberry, you name it, but they haven't.
Well, keep relying on Asda. I don't know. Like me ass.
But this is the thing, Johnny. It's 5 minutes down the road. Why go further afield?
What are they called? Nutrition Geeks. The ones I get them off. The D3's muscle and teeth and bones. The iron supports normal functioning immune system. And then you know what C and all that does.
Well, I have them.
Yeah, I've just run out. That's all. I get paid in morning. Well, you know what I mean. My money in morning.
But you see, the thing is, Chris prefers the chewy ones. Now, me and Callum prefer the ones that dissolve.
Yeah, and Amazon. I'll just do the repeat order on them.
I'm on about vitamin C's. You prefer chewy ones, and me and Callum prefer dissolvable. Yeah, have a look on Amazon, Gary, if you've got Amazon.
Those dissolvable ones, I get them from Savers down at Rothwell. Them multivitamin ones.
But yeah, whatever. Because you see, yeah, I'm like Johnny.
Crazy, you don't really feel any different, but when you do get poorly, it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
So that's obviously them working.
But it's like me. I mean, like since about Friday, I've had a. That's why we were a bit quiet last night, Easy, because I'd had a bit of a sore throat.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like Johnny had a sore throat, and today I'm fine.
And for everything else,
I don't think you're quiet.
TCP.
I swear by that stuff. Sore throat, TCP. bit by some at TCP, some at saw TCP. Jobs are good.
What do you mean? What do you do? Put it down your throat? Do you drink it?
You water it down, obviously, or you fucking choke to death. But yeah, gargle it, gets rid of any infections in your mouth, right?
There's something cheaper than that, Johnny. Salt water.
You know it's good when it says soothes pain, fights infection for sore throats, mouth ulcers, cuts, grazes, bites, stings, and spots. And I swear by this stuff.
And everything else.
Stinks the house out, though. You've only got to open this lid. The whole house, you smell it.
Oh, yeah. It's strong, isn't it?
I don't think it's the fact that it cures much. It just frightens everything away.
I had a friend and his neighbour used to clean everything with TCP. Used to just clean everything and mop the floors, everything.
I put a tiny cap full of Dettol in my bath, me. I'm squeaky clean.
Can anybody remember them little bottles as a Flora?
Yeah.
That
you put them in your bucket. Yeah, you still get that. Sell them in pound shop, though. Sell them in pound shop, those little bottles. Jay's fluid, 12 quid a tin, but it's...
Hey, I tell you something. I've got Jay's, to put in your bin to make it smell. Yeah.
I'd spray mine out with bleach and jet wash them about once a month. I've got 3 wheelie bins. Well, no, 5. I've got a brown one, green one.
Once you've washed your bin out and everything, before you actually put a bin
I knew my neighbours at the other house would nick my bins the minute I moved out, so I fucking took them with me. Straight back. Windows down.
Hey up. The devil and the sure to appear.
Hey.
I haven't even got a bin.
We're wondering where you were. You've got a shoe.
Where you been, Rich? Where you been? Get it?
What time do you call this? 10:32.
Who what?
I says, what time do you call this? It's 10:32.
I know. I'm late tonight.
You've been dogging. Monday's a busy night for dogging.
Hi, Tommy. He's been out on a date, probably.
Yo, Tommy.
Richard, I got these really hot chicken tenders. They're fucking really hot. Do you want one?
Oh, they look very nice.
He's eaten another one and he's just been going.
He's trying to build up his resistance again.
He sat there like this, Richard. He was going.
See, me and Keena like spicy chicken, but Keena always turns out and says, I'm going to have a spicy bun in the morning. So...
So long
put an under-counter fridge in your bathroom.
Oh dear.
It's pissing me off now.
It's all right. Johnny's just been sort of telling us all the benefits of TCP.
Oh, gargling TCP is good for your throat, so they say.
Well, that's what Johnny said.
I use it for everything. Everything. Cuts, bruises, all that.
And that other stuff.
When you whack it.
How we know?
Hello, Ali.
It's like the old wives' tale of putting butter on your head when you bang your head. That works as well.
I was going to say, this is the thing. TCP's been around since caveman era. You know what I mean? Everybody used to use TCP.
Cavemen didn't have TCP. Fuck off.
Well, you get tricked with what I'm saying.
Yeah, they went down to local spar and got a bottle.
They predated it a bit, Rob.
Well, you know what I mean. It was a thing when we were kids. TCP. If you fell and grazed your knee, whack some TCP. It used to.
I remember that now. You just made me think about putting butter on your head.
Yeah. My mum swore by butter on your egg on your head.
These are Ashton speakers, these are.
You know, if you fell and bumped your head, slap some butter on it.
I used to have these on my sound system.
Like fried egg.
Gary Ross said Barney Rubble used to use TCP. There you go. Rest in peace. But you know what I'm saying? It's been around for donkeys years.
On the bottle, how long it's been around? Hang on.
You know, a bit of cotton wool, some TCP on it, and if you grazed your knee, Yeah. And then you'd shoot, you know, they'd scrape you off at the ceiling because it stung like crazy.
Oh. Why did I eat one of them for? Fucking hell.
I don't know, you're glutton for punishment.
Yeah. No, it's because I needed a reason to open this beer. Richard, have a look at this. Have you ever had one of these, Rich?
Well, hell no. Don't even know what it is.
It's Aldi's.
I don't think
it's 5.9%.
I don't think Casey knew what it were either.
No, I didn't like it.
What's wrong with that?
The avatar is what Hazy designed for him, Tim.
Oh, the
I
train.
didn't design it. I didn't design the fucking train. I just put his name on the side of it. He designed it. I just done it.
But
It
there
was
you go.
designed by, God, what's his name? I can't remember his damn name. The guy who invented that train was the same guy who invented the Kenwood chef. That's a bit of weird information for you, isn't it?
Who
Let me give you some information.
That train that's on my outside, the Intercity 125 was designed by the same man who designed the Kenwood shaft.
Oh, was it? Do you know DJs? You know DJs got two turntables and they got the fucking phaser and they go in between. Do you know who invented that?
Well,
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile?
Yes.
That's why he couldn't stop.
Jimmy Savile
invented Margaret Thatcher was one of the inventors of whippy ice cream. There's something.
What are you doing, Johnny?
I don't know. Having a fiddle in my box.
See, Tim knows. HST class 42.
I won't say that on a live stream. You're fiddling with your box.
That's it, Tommy. Kenwood. That's Kenwood. I want to call him Kenneth Granger, but I can't be sure without Googling it.
I got two turntables and a microphone.
No, they're little Ashton speakers.
Brian's still lurching like a little fucking, not lurching. What's the word? Lurking.
Kenneth Granger, he invented the Kenwood chef and the Intercity 125. There you go.
Look at this. Who am I, Richard?
I think you could be a train driver on the Aberystwyth Railway to Devil's Bridge.
That's who I am, with a massive head. A massive head.
And what a yard pinched and then felt rotten afterwards.
When we went on that train trip, I had my video camera and everything waiting. And don't get me wrong, it was just bad luck. I couldn't film nothing because of the people that were in my carriage. For all the weird noises.
I had my own carriage. You know what? This is what I done, yeah? This is what I done. Because I don't like being around people at the better times. So there was a few carriages, there was a few people, but when it filled up, I thought, right, I'll let it fill up, see where I want to go. And there was a couple, like 3 carriages that was empty. So I went up to the last one, again in it, the driver come up. That's why I stole the fucking hat, because he was a bit of a dick. He come up, he's like, oh, you can't go in that one. I said, why not? You got to go up with the other people. I said, why though? Like, why? Because that's what we do. You go up with the other people. I'm like, yeah, but why? Like, give me a good reason. Like, I want this one with my family. I don't want to be with other people. I don't want to be with. And this is what I'm saying to him. And he's like, oh, go on then, fucking go on. I do put up a bit of a fight. And he let me go in there.
Yeah, he is having some stickers made.
I wish I'd got on a different carriage because I couldn't video nothing because of the sounds that were being made by these people on the train. I won't go into much detail, but you get me drift. They were making lots of weird sounds.
Hey, Anthony's reappeared.
I mean? It was like a trip out for some people, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It was. It's a nice ride as well, actually, because you're going up the edge of the mountain, like.
That's right, yeah. In fact, when you look over the edge, you wonder how bloody rails don't tumble off.
Yeah, because it's only narrow as well.
No, thank you. No, thank you. If it's high, no.
No, it's not that. It's high. At some points, it's quite high, but it's not scary high. But
I've got loads of photos, don't I?
I was looking out the edge thinking, bloody hell, there's not much, I thought, a bit of a outside here and you're done.
Yeah.
But Halloween nights, the place they've got Halloween nights, they've got ghosts and stuff, and they dive out of the bushes and jump on train. We've got shenanigans going on in the bushes.
Yeah, Jeanette, I've been checking weather all week thinking, shit, what if fucking bloody disco bouncy castle blows away? But it's supposed to be alright on Sunday.
My club, Gary says.
If you had that hat on here, did you not ever do that thing at the end called Driving for a Fiver? When I went, there were a thing at the end, it was called Driving for a Fiver, and you could have had to do it driving a train for a fiver. It's been alright with that.
Hey up. Has anybody seen news? And this is in Nottingham.
I tell you what,
right?
Did have though. They were selling bottles of
what?
I've gone quiet, so you can.
Yeah. What? Hello.
Bottles of what?
We're waiting for you.
Well, anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Bottles of Coca-Cola, the Curiosity Coca-Cola. You know that Curiosity stuff? They were selling bottles of Coca. We bought these bottles of Coca-Cola, but they were really expensive. It's like Curiosity stuff. It's made in Wales somewhere.
It must have been a curiosity.
I don't know.
Jeanette
just stopped this day, and now she's just not.
I know, and because you were talking, I forgot what I was going to say.
You just went, and we bought this bottle of stuff, and then you stopped dead, and I thought, what's happened here? We thought you'd froze.
Yeah, no, because Jeanette stopped us talking. She said, "Oh, have you heard the Leeds fucking do in there?" No, it's just okay.
Yeah,
listening, Jeanette.
Right, everybody, sure up.
It reminded you. Well, you just stopped thinking.
Because you made me forget what I was going to say.
I stopped for you to carry on.
Yeah, Anyway, there were a thing on, I don't know, news or whatever, in Nottingham. Somebody went joyriding in a bulldozer and totally demolished this pub.
I saw it on news.
Wants to go for a pint.
Pub closed.
Customer, I think.
They said you're not coming in. You come back 20 minutes later. I'm fucking out.
It shows you him. There's like all these wooden like tables out on garden. It plows right over all tables straight into the front of the pub.
The guy behind the counter had said to him, "You're not having a meal here. You'll have to go to Kentucky and get a bargain bucket." So that's what he come back with.
I don't know what crack were there, but yeah.
He said on news it was stolen. He pinched it.
Oh, probably pissed as a nuke then.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't save him after hours, so he got his revenge on them ploughing into front of the pub.
Pissed as a newt. I never understand that saying. I'm pretty sure a newt hasn't got access to alcohol.
Why do you?
No, I don't say that around here, pissed as a newt, and I'm thinking, pretty sure newts don't go in pubs and bargain boozer out.
We don't exactly know the story behind why he's done it. No. Gary's probably, been on a bender and decided to pinch this bulldozer and bulldoze in front of straight into front of the pub. And all tables, that were in his way. Flat as a pancake. And it's got a bucket thing on front. But there you go. If you go to a pub and they refuse your entry, just nick a bulldozer and bulldoze it. But at the end of the day, Gary, that's not the pub's fault. That's the people that lease the fruit machines to them. I don't know. But
so my mum
I
said
took some old photos. Have a look at this. Let me share my screen a minute. This is one time, yeah. Kate put my I had this like cashmere jumper thing, and she shrunk it in a washing machine. It was a nice jumper I had off her mother for Christmas. Have a look at this. You ready? I can't believe I'm sharing this for you. This is what she done to my jumper. Jeanette.
I know. I'm clicking on it. My chance.
Jesus.
Oh dear.
Like Barbie girl. Good luck with
it.
That's a few years back.
It was called Mucky Duck, the pub. 11:50 on Wednesday. We're a grade 2 listed building and all. Did you hear that? Chris says it's only a grade 1.5 now. And it were a restaurant, it says.
Harry story. 10 to, oh, look at that. I got some old shit there.
Bryce took a screenshot of it. You know when that's coming to light again,
he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo little fucking stalker. Look at him, the fucking little creep. Creepy fucking. What is wrong with him? He's always lurking, isn't he?
Have you seen any of him?
£200,000 to repair it.
Yeah. I watched a video where this builder got paid and he just got this fucking mini digger thing and started smashing in front of the building.
That's damage it did, look.
That'd be right.
And it's a grade 2 listed building.
Here's a bag of sand and cement in a few hours. I'll rebuild that wall for you. You like stone effect on the inside of your house, don't you? I'm not bad at bricklaying. That wall I built over house.
It says we've thought about how and why somebody would do this, and it just seems that they were desperate to get us shut down. There's no other explanation.
There is. They're mental.
There's always another explanation. S7 stuff, 2019. Nope.
Brian says I've sent Hazy a picture of supper. That sort of internal damage it did, look.
Send me a picture of what?
It says a picture of supper.
Oh, I told him to send me a picture of what he was cooking. Oh, look at that. He's making quiche, but in a pepper. Instead of a pastry case, it's a pepper.
Yeah,
half a pepper.
I like
Very nice.
I do that sometimes.
Looks delicious. Oh, let me show you the video of the copper falling through the fucking whatchamacallit, the slide.
I do that with like seafood and cheese and all that into the top of a pepper.
John, never mind.
Cheese a little bit up. Lovely.
John, so tasty.
But you know that no. Jumper is going to make a reappearance at some time.
Yeah, on Harry.
Tim says if it's a grade 2 listed building, they can't knock it down. He did. Well, he didn't. He rammed a hole inside of it.
He didn't wait for planning permission.
No. He just
He can do
bulldozed
whatever the
it.
fuck he wants, apparently.
But anyway, estimated cost about 200 grand. So
2016, this might be it.
Get your phone ready, Brian. Just put your knife and fork down and get your phone ready.
No, there's nothing for Brian. Nothing to see here.
So.
Just looking at these.
I got so many pictures. I got to go through.
You charge it with solar panels.
Chicken down,
That's 70 quid. You know, so I've got backup power with my generators and that. I'm thinking of getting backup power with these solar panel, like a power pack that you charge it with a solar panel. Start out about 80 quid. So
I can remember that, Gary. It caught a fire and they bulldozed it down before anybody had got a chance to do out about it. There were a fire and then all of a sudden it was bulldozed to ground. But there was something a bit sus about that.
Oh, definitely something mixed with that bugger.
Pardon me. I think
flipping windy today, I'll tell you.
Oh God, hasn't it?
Flipping out. There were, these 1 ton bags that you get sand in. There were one of them blowing around motorway. They weren't half getting
It's shown you some news footage. A Blackpool seafront, and it was like foam coming up at sea.
Yeah,
it were covered in it.
Yeah.
Well, I managed to get a bit of front garden done before wind picked up, and then I just left it in. I need to get the bouncy castle to fit on the lawn, Richard. So I need to adjust it down.
Right, bloody hell! You don't want to load.
Gary says, new owner got refused planning permission, and it's sort of suspicious that they got refused planning permission. Next minute, there's a fire that guts it, and before anybody could blink, they'd bulldozed it to ground. But they're on about building it up brick by brick. Sorry about that, Crypto. Just as I thought Burt Monster was up then. I'm doing it in his absence. It's
Burt Monster. What the fuck?
No, I just burped.
I've got the pictures, I think. I just found the pictures. Nuki 2015.
Been, films and all sorts, and some little so-and-so's cut it down at middle at night. And they hundreds of years.
Oh, it's called Nuki 2015, but there's no fucking pictures of Nuki 2015. What the fuck? That's fucking weird.
I've got bloody picture files all on my computer. I've been searching forever. See, when I gave up Facebook, there were about 5 years worth of pictures on it. So when they sent me,
I got so many pictures. So many.
I stuck a second hard drive into this just to fill it up.
I have to take these and put them on so everyone can look tomorrow. Watch them. See them.
Well, why don't you make them into like a collage thing and as a slideshow?
I'm talking thousands.
Oh,
I might have some here actually. Oh, here we go, baby. I'm gonna share some shit.
Yeah,
with you.
Boy.
Yeah, boy.
What the fuck?
Found him. I took. I'll fucking find him.
What the fuck?
Give me just a second. Your little jacket. Share screen. Share fucking screen. Come on, Jeanette. Fucking shifty. Welcome to the show. You are?
Oh, that's
Remember that place there, Richard?
Yeah, I reckon.
That's the bottle of Coke. That's the Coke I'm talking about. See the bottle of Coke there, what Jack got?
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. See, when I went, there were open carriages. There were no windows on.
What's this now? We had this whole carriage to ourselves. Look.
Right.
Ooh.
Right at the top when we went, there were like a chocolate factory at top. Like a posh chocolate shop. Sold all sorts of fancy chocolate. Yeah, I remember that view.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's quite a trip, isn't it? You're on it for a good while, aren't you? It's not like a 2-minute
You're literally
job.
like on the edge of the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can't remember exactly how long, but it's definitely like at least half hour, maybe more than that.
About half an hour, yeah, something like that.
There's Devil's Bridge. There's 3 bridges built on top of each other.
Yeah.
At the top.
Yeah.
I
remember right at the end, there were like a chocolate shop.
I don't know that guy who's in the background.
All right. That's somebody thought about
that's Jacob's ladder, that staircase there.
You know, that's steep, isn't it?
You know, that's
like my staircase, isn't it?
That's like I'm going up to my flat, is that?
Looks like my staircase as well. You can't fit your feet on mine.
Yeah.
Whoever built this house, Richard, were a little Irishman with size 5 feet, I'm telling you.
I always make sure I go to the toilet before I go to Johnny's because
my feet literally hang off the end of the step. And I've even tried to make it steps bigger, and it just made them bloody dangerous.
Yeah, boy.
This is where Buster pissed on me. I was sat on that little step there when Buster pissed on me. Oh, there he is, a little prick. Look at him, the little prick. That's where I was sat when he pissed on me. See the edge? I was sat on the edge there. Can you see like the fucking... I was sat on the edge of the patio thing, playing the guitar, and he just walked up behind me and fucking pissed all over me. Oh, yeah.
Look at that, eh? Oof.
Ooh.
That was bloody good. What the hell? That gammon's been sliced up.
Oh, we don't fuck around. We don't fuck around here, Rich. We don't fuck around. Listen, I've got to stop because I don't know what's coming next. I can't just be flicking through photos because I got no clue what's coming next. Although it's not going to be nothing, rude. But I don't think so anyway.
Yeah, I've got any photo. I've got a video of it, but no photos of it.
Oh, I'm going to freak Jack out now.
It looks nice.
Newquay. Well, that's not Newquay.
It's not Midland Railway near. Have you ever been to that one, Richard?
Callum Roney baby when we went to Newquay.
Richard, have you ever been to Midland Railway?
Yeah.
I like Newquay.
What?
Midland Railway.
I'm about to send you a picture.
No.
There's a Midland Railway Museum in Leeds.
Middleton, is it called?
Middleton
Railway. I never heard that.
Got all steam trains and that still on it. Right. It's on its own private line, but they do little trips out.
See if you know what it is, Jack. See if you know what it is.
Oh dear, it looks like we're having snow this week.
Listen, I got everything.
Yeah, I've got a fucking bouncy castle coming. I'm checking weather now. I don't believe you, Jeanette. I'm going up Met Office. Where you're going.
Yeah, I've got a video here of the
Tuesday, Wednesday rain, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sunny intervals, but a bit nippy. Sunday, 12 with sunny intervals. That's all I'm bothered about for that day, Sunday. You can do what he wants after that.
Huh? I just took a picture on my screen, but I've got a proper picture of it. Like,
We've got 15-mile-an-hour winds, though. We might have to pin it down a bit.
I was going to say, you might have to batten down the hatches.
Can you show the video?
Well, there'll be 20 kids bouncing about in there.
I would imagine so.
yeah, you can show video. Oh, but you need 2 screens to do it. Have you got 2 screens?
Oh.
Oh, it's better
I've
if you
got a
got 2
video of
screens.
it where we're at the top, that's all. That bit where you're driving for a $5 on it. I think it come video so much.
It says on my weather map, and this is BBC weather.
That's why.
Gusty winds and rain.
That's why. BBC weather. Can't fucking get it. They have to lie about everything. Even weather. I use Met Office at me. Proper Met Office.
That's proper Yorkshire, Sheffield forecast.
Anyway,
When's it Sheffield forecast then? Is it snow?
Sorry.
Oh, there you go, Izzy. There you go, Izzy. Driving for a $5.
Oh, there you go. Driving for a $5. I bet you had to go with that, didn't you?
No, I didn't know because we had a load of kids queuing up. I thought, I'm not queuing up with a load of kids. Driving for a $5.
Nice. I would have had to go.
I don't think it was that dear either. I can't remember how much it cost, but I don't think it was that bad. Can't remember.
Did you just go down and back then for a $5?
That's just a little driver for a $5 train. The other one, the bigger one, that's a bit of it going back. The scenery going back. Going back to a different train. My voice.
Because I had £100 fine, which I couldn't pay in one go.
Who's muted it?
Which then it was sent to court, which I didn't have a letter for the court. And then it was put up to £500.
Well, I just found a video of me harassing the guy in the camera fucking van. You know the speed camera guy. I went up. I filmed him. I was like, "Where do I need to park, mate?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Where do I need to park to be in your fucking way?" Because this is what happened. They done me for fucking. I was doing 35 miles an hour in the 30 zone, or 36 miles an hour or something. I had a fucking £100 fine because I couldn't pay it in one go. Something happened and I couldn't pay it. So it went back to court and they put up to £500. I ended up owing £500 fucking pound. Took me so long to pay it off. And when I seen the camera guy, I was like, "Fuck you, fucking avenue." And I was like, "You cost me a fortune." He's like, "What do you mean? How did I cost you a fortune?" And I told him what happened. You know what I mean? Motherfucker. Like I was doing under 40 miles an hour. You know what I mean? And
well, the way say, give or take a bit, we've a few it's over at speed limit.
I had to sit in the classroom and get bollocked for doing 43 in a 40. How fucking ridiculous was that?
Pardon me.
I think you phoned
I had to watch horrific videos for fucking 4 hours and fucking do this stupid twists and shit.
I did it, but I got the online version, so you could do it at home.
Oh no, I think it would be before online.
Yeah, I did the online version, but you've got to do it all proper. You can't skip it because I tried to fast forward through it, but it won't let you. Not that stupid.
You tried cheating, in other words,
I
Richard.
did, yeah. I just tried whizzing through it right quick, but it won't. You've got to watch all these videos, and if you try and fast forward it, it just bums you off and takes you back to the spot.
You will watch this video.
It does, yeah. But it saves you still to pay the fine, but you don't get the points, if I remember rightly. But you see, mine were for seatbelts. It weren't for speeding. Mine were
You'll
I've had that as well.
Richard.
Huh?
It was a £35 instant fine for no seatbelt.
Yeah, that was them one in Vans that got me the seatbelt. One at Vans.
Then they pulled right up behind the bushes and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what I done, I pulled up right behind him.
Yeah. Well, we used to have a guy in office at work. He's left now, Darren, he was called, and he hated them with venom police cameras. And if he saw one, he would go and park right next to him and just bug them until they ended up having to move. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I done.
He hated them, and every time he saw one, he would disrupt it.
Yeah, because they're fucking parasites. It's basically it's a fucking money loan. It's a money scam, like.
Yeah, cash.
You know what I mean?
That's all they are.
But it's the same with the clean air zone thing, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody's got a recent car. You know what I mean? And yeah. If you drive through a clean air zone, and yeah.
I'd love to just have a set of
No,
that just say
Bristol, didn't they, fuckers?
"Fuck you" on them and just clip them on and drive past speed cam and like that.
I won't pay it. Point blank. I just won't pay it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you have to pay it. You cannot not pay it.
No, take me to court. Still won't pay it.
Yeah, but eventually, you just can't get out of it.
You can. Just stop. Right, all these clean air zones have been doing all over UK. Glasgow have been refusing to pay, and they've run up thousands of pounds. The councils have said they can't go after everybody because they don't got the money because people are point blank refusing
you're
to pay.
Speeding fine, you're struggling.
Tommy says, so you were trying to speed through a compulsory speeding course, Richard?
Speeding, yeah, but I'm on about these ultra low zones. I'm not on about speeding. If you're speeding, yeah, you get a fine, yeah, simple as. I mean, these clean air zones and shit. I won't pay them. No way. My car passed its emissions test to have an MOT. That's it as far as I'm concerned. Simple as that. It passed the emissions to have an MOT. That's all you need. Cheeky assholes. They get enough money. They put the charge as road tax. If you see state roads.
I know.
Well, you need a 4x4 just to fucking go down to the local shop.
That's one of Chris's bugbears. You know what I mean?
If you got a bicycle, then put a fucking cycle lane in silky smooth all the way around it. Nobody ever uses. I never see anybody on them stupid fucking cycle lanes.
No, Dad.
They refuse to cycle on them because, bicycles were around before cars. Yeah. That's all you get out of them spandex wearing idiots. They piss me off. When Tracy worked in Otley, I used to follow him down in the morning. A fucking row of 4 cyclists. It was so tempting. It's so
you know me when you're like on a country road and you've got 2 riding side by side talking.
Yeah, well, these win roads are 4, Richard.
What are you doing?
4 in a row.
I've no sense them talking, but at least pulling.
I mean, there's such a thing as being considerate to other, motorists, and that, in my eye, is being inconsiderate if they've got 4, what we're watching now.
Let me show you something. That's me and Jack.
God, look at sideburns on it.
This picture is very incriminating, man. If you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, on that white.
If you don't know what you're looking for, you'll never. If you don't know what you're looking for, you'll never see it. But it's very incriminating, this photo.
I can see it.
It's a well-known dating site.
Hello?
Beginning with G.
I was beginning with G, okay? I'll show you. I probably shouldn't, man. I'm not going to actually. No, fuck it. I'm not gonna. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it.
Are you doing a quiz or something?
No.
I was 27 in that photo. Or 28. I was 28 in that photo.
Did it 20 years ago then?
Almost 20 years ago. Well, it's
How
old was I? Well, old Jack's how old is he in that photo? Fucking, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, something like that, 6 months. That's when on my party life was slowing down. I was fucking knocking it all on the head.
Now I can't even eat chili, whatever they are.
I'm a big pussy.
Tommy said, so you try to speed through a compulsory speed course, Richard.
Yeah, I tried a few times as well, and it will not let you.
This next photo says it all.
Open that door, Dad.
Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this.
No, let us be, judge of that.
Say hello.
Your eyebrows have always joined.
He's got a mono.
I remember that night. I was all fucked up.
You look a bit.
What you monobrow, bro?
Spaced out.
I was.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was a little fucked up.
Yes. Oh, you're blocking now, Chase. Stop your phone. Chase. Worse than mother then. Chase.
Oh dear.
If I start browsing through my pictures, it'd be like going into.
I got a lot of photos, man.
Hello.
Good old days.
Hello, biscuit.
Yeah, I've got thousands of pictures on you.
I've got one for you.
Oh, it's when I'm building that.
Find it.
Oh, here's a good picture of me. I like that one. That's a nice picture of me relaxing.
Now here's one, and it came down with Lurgy. You're gonna laugh at this one.
What the fuck? Did you lick them off him?
No. We were having a competition to see how many you could stick on your face. But yeah, I always say it come down with a case at Lurgy that night.
I love that picture.
Pulling
Look
the
at the fucking head on me.
That sexy with fish hat on.
I've just shown them that one with them things stuck all over your face.
Oh, my mistake, it says that.
Oh dear. I bet Crypto would have licked them off.
This is a photo of me 20 years ago. One at Bratz.
Our little.
I'm on about you when you got them things.
Me.
Both of us fast asleep.
Hiya that.
Fast asleep.
This is me and me. Well, she's one of my best friends, Sharon. This is when Keno were born. She was about a week old.
I can't see you. Your head's in the way. Look at the state of me there.
That's tiny little Keno.
Fucking hell, Tracy looks different.
It's your best friend, Sharon. She lives in Newcastle now.
Yeah, you look well
shit
30
faced there.
You look like you're well sozzled.
Oh, I was proper shit faced. I'm sure that's a joint. Is that a joint? I think that's a joint in my hand. Yeah, that's a joint.
Yeah, that's a joint. my professional opinion.
Look at the jumper I'm wearing. Oh, I know. I was wearing that jumper today. I still wear that fucking jumper. Where is it? That's how long I've had that jumper. Are you fucking kidding me? How old am I there? Oh, probably 30, 32. I've had that jumper for like 15 years. Fucking hell.
Sometimes you have jumpers like that, though, that are your favourites. I've got a few like that I've had since.
Well, it only comes out in the winter, you know what I mean? It goes away then. In the summer, it goes away.
They like a comfy pair of slippers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You keep wearing them and wearing them and wearing them until they drop to bits.
Yeah.
Crypto says they wouldn't have got as far as your face because you'd have run off with bag. They're them like giant jazzies.
Oh dear.
Mum's talking to you. What?
Can you remember when you were sticking them jazzy things all over your face? See how many you could stick on? Crypto says she would, because I said Crypto would have licked them off. And she says no, she says they wouldn't have got as far as your face because she'd have run off with bag. I know. Photo bombing.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Don't even need that Android.
Oh, I'll tell you what else we did on that particular night. We did that chubby bunny. Was there anybody heard of chubby bunny?
Don't ask. Did it take
I've got a
batteries?
few chubby bunnies in my car.
It's see how many marshmallows you can fit in your mouth.
If it's got low batteries, does it go wow 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 wow?
You're stuffing all these marshmallows in your mouth to see how many you can fit in, and then you end up like this.
The other one sounds better.
But
Welcome back, Tim. Didn't even know you'd gone to me. Sorry.
yes, the Crypto knows what I'm talking about. Chubby bunny.
I know what a chubby is.
Another one where you put a digestive biscuit on your forehead, right? And then you've got to like work
It's all right again. It's a biscuit related.
Fuck off.
Well, you stick it like a digestive or whatever biscuit on your forehead, and you've got to sort of keep going like that and get it down your nose and yeah, we are.
But then ask what you do with a curly whirly.
But yeah, I forget what that one's called. But yeah, it's like a biscuit, and you can't use your hands or anything. You've got to go like this with your eyebrows and whatever, and like work it down without it dropping off, and then catch it in your mouth. But yeah, I know a few
parts. If we get party rings out and get carried up.
But yeah.
Get excited when you put some party rings out on a plate and fan them out.
And the sort of counterpart to Chubby Bunny with Maltesers once, seeing how many Maltesers you could get in your mouth.
Pass me a fucking
Johnny plays the same
chocolate club and
how much cock you can get in his mouth.
See, even your Tracy's played Chubby Bunny.
Oh, she's enough for
How many
chips
pages on here, look?
It's printer paper.
Oh, it is paper. See, I told you. Oh, look at my papers on here, look.
Sorry, Tim. I don't even notice you've gone.
This is the reason. This is the reason why women love me. Let me show you. This is the main reason.
It's not nakedness, is it?
You need some eyeglasses for that. It's a funny colour.
Listen,
I know what it
yours
is.
a funny colour as well.
Yeah, it's
Yours is a funny colour as well if you
chocolate
use as much as me.
It's not your real tongue. Hi, chaotic world.
Yeah, it is.
It isn't. We've seen your tongue tonight. It's not like
so this
that.
one time, yeah. Listen to this. This one time we were going out for Kate's sister's birthday, I think it was like a family do. And but I decided, because it was like in the evening, in the daytime I go with my mate and get shit faced. And then I go to this family do afterwards. But I'll be fine because I had cocaine and all sorts. So this is a photo of me, yeah, at the family do.
Put it down.
But I thought I would look fine. You ready?
Go on. How many drinks have you had there?
What the fuck?
Oh, sick. You're pissed as a fart there, right?
He only needs a Kate doesn't he?
I'm not sure if Kate was pregnant. I think she's pregnant with Jack.
Which fruit bowl did he use for that haircut?
Oh, that was my hairstyle there.
Johnny.
My brother.
Oh, I never used to pay for haircut. Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Well, you're showing us them.
Excuse me. Oh, look at Kate in this picture.
That chaotic world has got a few hundred subscribers, but it's all gaming stuff.
Oh, promotions. What's all that about?
Who chaotic? Who we go way by?
Look at
chaotic.
Look at this picture of Kate.
What? Tim's timed him out?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Was that by accident?
You look different there, is it?
That's Kate. That's my missus.
All right.
That's like it's right.
I knew you had long hair.
Yeah, that was bottle blonde days.
Yeah. Tim, chaotic world's all right. When I first started my YouTube channel, it did me all channel art and whatever.
Shit, and he's timed him out.
You want to see a picture of me when I was a kid?
But yeah, chaotic's all right.
Oh, well. You're just protecting you.
I know he is.
This was my uncle's wedding when I was a kid. That's my dad. Check out my dad.
Don't worry about
That's me by there.
Oh, it looks like you.
My God, you look like your
That's
dad.
my dad. Check that out. And there's me.
You're like twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, that's
Tim.
me there. I'm a little fucking troubled kid.
You've still got that jumper.
That must be your brother inside.
Yeah, that's when I was wearing that other picture. Most of these people are dead in this picture now. There's a lot of dead people in this picture. Fucked up, man.
Is that your brother? Same jumper on.
Yeah, that's my other brother.
You always try to dress you like twins, even though you won't. I'll say my brother.
Oh, have a look at this.
My brother's
my
brother's losing his hair now. He said, well, you've lost your hair.
Crazy.
So I am.
This picture's crazy. So imagine this, yeah? So Facebook have just been invented. I'm scrolling through Facebook and some guy have put pictures of graffiti in the area where I live, St. Mellons and Trout, like all different patches of Cardiff. So I'm looking through his pictures of graffiti, comes across this one picture. I'm like, hang about, that's fucking me. I'm in his picture. He's taken a picture of me when I was a kid, and now he just posted it online. Like, have a look at this. I remember the day as well. It's me, my friend, me, Trevor, Claire Stickler, and Louise Lacojo. Look at me. That's me. Me as a kid, man. And me and my girlfriends.
Ooh.
Look at my skates. Check out my skates. Fuck yeah, I was good. My mate Trevor, he had a skateboard. Look, he's on a skateboard being his coolest one. But I come across that because somebody fucking put it on Facebook. Crazy, innit? I was a good-looking kid, wasn't I?
Yeah, there's proof that I can grow my hair. Oh, there we go.
You know.
It's just as grey as my beard, Richard. That's why I keep it short.
Anthony
says grey hair as well. It's a bit of a shock.
Yeah, it didn't know that we go way back, Chaotic. So I do apologise, and Tim said sorry. It was just, you know.
It's like hello and goodbye. See you in 300 minutes.
This isn't like where I took too much stuff this night. I was like, fucking, this is too much. Hell of a night this was.
So Photoshop wasn't involved.
Yeah, Chaotic is an A1 Day 1 fan. I was just saying, Chaotic, that you did all me channel art when I first started out on my YouTube journey. So yeah, guys, welcome Chaotic World.
Welcome to a chaotic life.
But he's a bit chaotic.
Don't give up your day job, Callum.
I bet he's a bit chaotic to be around with.
But
it's a blast from the past.
I've always been a smart ass, don't mind me. We won't have you any other way. Chaotic. Hey, oh. He's clicked his son away.
Is that easy?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Oh dear.
That's when baby Khalid was just born. He's 2 now and in nursery.
Just want check something.
He's getting good in there now.
I pressed the wrong fucking button. Here's a picture of my dad.
I can remember them glittery wigs and them glasses.
Oh, files is good, right?
He looks old there. He was fucking. He's younger than me there. It's crazy. Huh? Crazy, man.
That's a picture of real life before we even got married. Before we were married, that.
She married you. What the fuck?
How
old are you now?
You only look about 12, Richard.
No, we're around that 1999, so. 54.
YouTube page, my son can't be
I was 31 on that photo.
Yeah.
31.
You're 31 in that photo. Fuck, you look like a kid.
I'm going to say he only looks about 12.
No, it might have been about 30, 29, 30, because we got married in 99. So, I only knew her for 2 years before we got wed, so I must have been 30, 29. Something like that. Because that were, I don't even know where we are there. I can't remember where we are. Some do somewhere or somewhere.
Chaotic says you look about same. But yeah, you do look very young looking. Anyway, guys, I've been going 2.5 hours.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to shut it down. I will be live again tomorrow, obviously doing the baking live. So I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
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 Hello.
Bye.
Gets you looking
Back
through
again.
pictures, doesn't it, when you're looking through stuff? That's when we first moved in. How's that for
I
fucking
know, I
pink?
haven't looked through pictures for ages.
That was a bit pink, wasn't it?